Gotta get my fans, I don't think they big enough. What do you think to sell? I'm thinking about Trey. I'm finna go.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Charles. Okay, come back to you guys with another video. And as you guys can see from the title of today's video, I'm back with more prize picks for today's game slate on Monday, February the 13th. Also, if you guys are new to prize picks or you guys are new to Underdog, you guys can check the pinned comment down below and use my referral code to sign up. This referral code will match whatever you guys do decide to deposit on the app up to $100 with a minimum deposit of $10. So if you guys are interested, you guys can just check the pinned comment down below. And now, as always, before we do get into the new picks of today's video, we must recap the ones from yesterday. So as you guys can see, all of our NFL picks pretty much hit besides one, I believe, and that was the Harrison Butker plus the Jake Elliott prop. That did not hit, but everything else literally did hit. Travis Kelce got his receiving TD, Juju Smith-Schuster over those fantasy points, Pat Mahomes over his fantasy score, and Jalen Hurts over his fantasy score as well. Also, the prop where he had both of them combined for 3.5 TDs did hit as well. Now, when it comes to the NBA, Ja Morant did not record a single stat in the fourth quarter, so he stalled out at 7 assists, and Jaren Jackson Jr. fouled out, which was just crazy to me. I could not believe that. And when it comes to Killian Hayes, he did easily go under that 22.5 line that they had for him, like I said. So if you guys did tell the NFL, congratulations on cashing, but NBA was kind of unfortunate. But with all that being said out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the first pick of today's video. So the first pick of today's video is going to be Luka Doncic over 7 assists versus the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. Now listen, I know you guys might be saying, look at Luka last 5 games when it comes to assists, he's only averaging 4, okay? So against Sacramento, against the Kings, he had 5. Against the New Orleans Pelicans, he had 4. Against Detroit, he had 5. Against Phoenix, he had 0. Against the Wizards, he had 6. So if you guys do go over the stat muse and you type in Luka Doncic stats over the last 5 games against the Timberwolves, Luka Doncic is averaging 20.2 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.4 rebounds in the last 5 games against the Timberwolves. And if you go to that assist line, he's gone over once, twice, 3, 4 out of the last 5 times they have played. This right here was dead at 7, so that is a push. That's not, you know, that's not missing it or nothing. That's just equaling out. So I will count that. So that is 4 out of the last 5 times they have played. And against them, he's averaging 8.2. So with Luka being on an assist slump, I see this game being a good bounce back game for him, judging off the prior history that he does have against the team. Also, if we do go over to props.cash just to make sure that our research is correct, over the full season, Luka is averaging 8.2 assists. Over his last 10 games, he's averaging 6.2. Over his last 5 games, he's averaging 4. And versus Minnesota, he is averaging 8.5. And breaking down Minnesota defense, they are number 15 in assists allowed, and they are ranked number 12 to the shooting guard defense. And that right there is going to be all the reasons behind why I do love Luka to go over these 7 assists tonight. And pick number 2 is going to be coming from the Cleveland versus Spurs game, and it is going to be Darius Garland over 7.5 assists. Now, if you open up Darius Garland's spread over the last 5 games, once again, he is averaging 7.2 assists. He's sort of like Luka. He's in an assist slump. So against the Bulls, Darius Garland has 7 assists. Against the Pelicans, he has 7 assists. Against Washington, he had 5. Against the Pacers, he had 6. And against Memphis, he had 11. So these last 2 games, Darius Garland has been hooked. So he should go over and get that extra assist tonight at 8 assists. Also, if you guys do head over to StatMuse and you type in Darius Garland stats over the last 5 games against the Spurs, Darius Garland is averaging 28.6 points, 7.6 assists, and 3.6 rebounds in the last 5 games against the Spurs. And when it comes to going over that 7.5 assist mark, he has gone over that once, twice, 3 out of the last 5 times they did play. And the last time they played, he did have 9 assists. So like I said, he's been in an assist slump. This game should be the bounce back game for him to go ahead and finally break through and not hook at 7.5. He should go ahead and get that extra assist tonight. Also, if we do head over to props.cash just to make sure everything checks out, over the full season, Darius Garland is averaging 8 assists. Over his last 10 games, he's averaging 7.9. Over his last 5, he's averaging 7.2. And against the Spurs, he is averaging 9 assists. But when it comes to breaking down the Spurs defense assist-wise, they are ranked number 29 in assists allowed, and they are ranked number 27 to the point guard defense. And that right there is going to be all the reasons behind why I do love Darius Garland to go ahead and get that extra assist tonight at over 7.5 assists. And now the third and final pick, aka our bonus pick of today's video, is going to be Rudy Gobert over 10.5 rebounds against the Dallas Mavericks. I just feel like this is way too low for Rudy Gobert. Now, over his last 5 games, he's averaged 8.8 rebounds. Against Memphis, he had 10. Against the Denver Nuggets, he had 5. Against Denver again, he had 8. Against the Magic, he had 7. And against Sacramento, he had 14. Now, let me show you guys why I do love this prop right here. So, if you guys do head over to StatMuse and you type in Rudy Gobert stats over the last 5 games against the Maverick, Rudy Gobert is averaging 15.6 points, 12 rebounds, and 0.6 steals in the last 5 games against him. And if we go to the rebounding chart, he has gone over that 10.5 mark once, twice, 3, 4 out of the last 5 times they have played. And like you guys saw in his chart, he is in a rebounding slump. So this right here should be another situation once again where he does bounce back and get at least 11 boards tonight. That's what I'm projecting him to get. Also, Also, if we do head over to props.cash and go ahead and double check the research that we do have, over the full season, Rudy Gobert is averaging 11.4 rebounds. Over his last 10 games, he's averaging 10. Over his last 5 games, he's averaging 8. And versus the Mavericks, he is averaging 15 rebounds. And when it does come down to breaking down the Dallas Mavericks defense, they are ranked number 19 in rebounds allowed. They are ranked number 6 in offensive rebounds allowed. They are ranked number 25 in defensive rebounds allowed. And they are ranked number 16 to the center defense. And that right there is going to be all the reasons behind why I do love Rudy Gobert to go ahead and at least give us 11 rebounds tonight and go over his 10.5 line. And that right there is going to be the 3 picks for today's video, which is Luka Doncic over 7 assists, Darius Garland over 7.5 assists, and Rudy Gobert over 10.5 rebounds. Also, remember, if you guys would like to join the Discord and discuss more picks and even get more picks that I personally play throughout the day, you guys can check the pinned comment down below, accept that invite link, and you guys will just join automatically for 100% free. But that's going to be the end of today's video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't drop a like on today's video, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys do not miss anything in the future. It's been your boy Charles 2K. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.